Hello, my name is Ben Alexander and I have autism. And I want to talk to you about the power of small daily wins. And I did come up with this video using ChatGPT because I was trying to figure out what I would say this week. And the power of small daily wins. I think it's just, what this means to me is taking things day by day. When you start to take things day by day, things happen in a positive direction. When you start to lose sight of that and you start to be like, oh, what's the point of all this? And again, it's easy to do. I do that all the time, unfortunately. And it's something I got to continue to work on. It's a great reminder to just remind myself that it's like, remember, focus on today and focus on today's problems and how you can get better today, not worry about so much of the negative stuff. And I'm not very good at focusing on the positive things as much as I try to be. Like, I'd love to be a positive person, but it's way easier to be a negative Nelly than a positive Pat. You know what I mean? So obviously I want to be a positive Pat instead of a negative Nelly. And I think we all struggle with this, and maybe part of it is the toxic political culture in our country. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's just the lack of empathy in this country, lack of compassion. It's just starting to kind of take a toll on me personally. Just the lack of empathy. It's kind of cold out there. So how can you stay in that positive mindset where it's like, let's focus on the small daily wins? Like, for example, did you wake up? Yes. Did I do something productive? Yes. Those are examples of daily wins that we should all be celebrating. Even if you're technically resting and quote-unquote doing nothing, you can at least say, you know what, I'm rejuvenating and I'm relaxing and I'm trying to rest up so I can work better. And that's a positive to take away from that as well. Because I know I get guilty of this where it's like work. I definitely am, I would say, probably a workaholic. Like, I work till the wheels fall off, basically. And I'm starting to realize that it's a problem. But again, like I said, I'm no better than anybody else. I have problems like everybody else. That's kind of what I want to talk about in this channel, is that, look, I'm no different than anybody else. Even though I have autism, I'm no different than anybody else. I'm just an average, normal human being. That's kind of what I view myself as. And I try to be authentic, relatable to everybody. And if my videos are like that, for me, every video I do, that's a win. Even if it doesn't get a lot of views, even if it doesn't get me a lot of subscribers or followers, because impacting one person and changing one person's life and positively impacting one person's life, it's 100% worth continuing this channel to do. And I think sometimes we forget about that because obviously, it's like, well, I need to build a career that is stable and makes money to where I can afford life, And sometimes I think we forget the fact that we're supposed to help other people get through life, because life's a challenge, life's difficult. Everybody knows that. And we all need somebody to support us, and we need others to help us sometimes. Now, does that mean you take advantage of others? Absolutely not. Don't take advantage of other people. But there is a time where it's like, all right, I can't do this on my own. I've tried doing this on my own and I just can't do this on my own. Most people are going to say, great, I'm glad you asked. Let's do this together. And, you know, that's a sign of a true friend. And honestly, another small daily win is, you know, did you text your friend today? Did you hang out with your friend today? If so, I'd check that as a win. Did you talk with your friend? And also, this could be to your family, significant other, whoever, whatever person in your life has giant influence in your decision making. Those are the people you should be hanging out around, unless they're bad influences. But most people are going to look for good influences to help them make good decisions. And I think another small daily win, did you chase good today? Did you chase the right thing? Did you chase righteousness? Did you chase love, joy, peace, patience, self-control? You know, all those great things that are needed to live a great life, to live a life that is worth the living. Did you do all those things? And again, not every day is going to be perfect, and there are going to be rough days. There are some days where you really check the box. It's like, wow, this is a good day. This is a day I want to have every day. Trust me, I've had those days where it's like, man, I wish every day could be like this. And I've had other days where it's like, man, I wish this day never happened again. You know, that's just being human. So, yeah, I just want to remind you, and again, these videos are for me as much as for you guys to kind of check myself. And that's why I like doing these videos where it's like, man, it just reminds me of myself, of where I'm coming short, and it keeps me in check. It keeps me in line. So, I mean, I love doing these videos, and I hope you guys love them too. And I think that's all I have to say for this video. If you did enjoy them, please consider hitting the subscribe button, YouTube notifications button, so you don't miss any of my future videos. You know, I do autism education videos, I do movie reviews, and I also do a bunch of other fun videos, and I'm open to any other ideas that you may have when it comes to creating autistic content. Because again, I'm trying to build content, and I'm trying to come up with ideas. And there have been people that have commented ideas, and I have used the idea. I did take their ideas and, you know what I mean, like their suggestions, to say, hey, do a video on this. And I actually made a video on it. So if you do have any suggestions, please write them in the comments. And I would absolutely love it to make a video based on your suggestion. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say for this video. And I do appreciate your support. And thank you so much for watching this video to the end. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.